interesting thing about coach development, right, the PCD and the ACD, is that they don't just develop your coaching capacity, they develop you as a person, especially in the ACD when you have to work on yourself so much. And arguably that's the hardest thing. It's not learning the frameworks or techniques, the hardest thing is confronting yourself. But the key difference was, because PCD is a kind of like foundational course for coaching, so you get really good at the coaching techniques, right? Like what a coaching conversation looks like, how to take someone through the entire process so that they arrive at an endpoint that is relevant to the situation they came with, that builds awareness, that helps them to get to some kind of action and accountability. Now, ACD, being the advanced course, assumes you already know how to do all of that, and it goes so much deeper. And in order to go so much deeper with a client, to really build a very deep and transformative awareness so that they can really create lasting impact in their lives, we needed to first do that for ourselves. So we were the first developmental areas in ACD, based on my experience. A lot of the stuff that we learned around coaching topics and different types of coaching, like career coaching or behavioral coaching, we needed to explore those topics within ourselves. And I feel like that was transformative for me, because in building that capacity to hold the space for my own experience and my own goals and my own journey as a coachee, I'm in turn able to build that space better for my clients and my coachees. So that's the magic of ACD. So I think one of the best things that CCI has chosen to do is to make the recordings part of your graduation requirement for both PCD and ACD, because then you get in the habit of making these recordings. And also, once you pass your recording, you already have something for your ACC or PCC application, right? I think it's super smart. And in the course of recording yourself and watching your recordings and then reviewing it by yourself and having your peers review it, you get a lot more comfortable with how you're doing for each competency in ICF, what specific areas you need to work on, and if you hit the mark, what was it in your coaching style, in your coaching recording that hit the mark, and if you didn't hit the mark, what were the specific things and the specific areas that you can improve on, and how to meet a certain competency. And the competency, it's not about templating, right? It's really about improving holistically as a coach, because the ICF core competencies capture the essence of what powerful coaching looks like. So I think with that criteria, plus the recording exercise, plus CCI's evaluation process and debrief process, like all your final submissions are debriefed, so you know exactly what you need to work on and how to improve. I think you really get all the information you need, you get all the practice you need to tackle the accreditation process with ICF. For anyone that's graduated PCD that is thinking about taking ACD, I always say go for it, because I think one of the challenges when you're not in a structured program is losing the momentum that you have, is not having that expertise or the experts in the area give you feedback so you can continually improve, and then your habits or your bad habits might get ingrained. And I know for sure if I had waited longer to do ACD, I probably might not have done it. Like, I would have just lost steam, I would not have coached as many hours as I have by now. I think taking advantage of the momentum that you have after PCD is really, really helpful. And the support you get in ACD is just unparalleled.